on all these different brand name clothing, $100,000 shoes, and so on and so forth. Hey, you ain't shit, man. You can get hit by a car, some homeless dude run up and take your shoes that same minute. All right? Ain't nobody special. You know how many damn artists have died overdosing on drugs, have died in plane crashes, car crashes? All right, people just smoking them. Hey, there was a guy by the name of Dimebag Darrell who was in a band called Pantera, and one of their fans straight up shot that dude while he was in the crowd, man. Smoked his ass. So no, ain't nobody special, man. We all come from the dust. We're all nothing but dirt, man. And for you to, hey, don't be thinking about yourself like you somebody, because Yahweh Shai can take your life right from you, snatch it right from you, man.
Yeah. Well, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, so when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai comes back to destroy the sinful kingdom that you see, all right, he's not going to utterly destroy everybody that's on the planet or everybody that's here in America. Because certain people that are here in America are going to get beamed up into what you ignorantly call UFOs, man. Okay, which are the chariots of Israel. All right? Those chariots are going to beam us up, Lord willing, we're part of that number, and destroy everybody else that wasn't found written in the book of life. Okay? All our people that we see and we give this word to, and they resist it, they're going to be destroyed here, man. Okay? Their thoughts, their mind is totally geared on living this wicked life, man. Living here in this wicked system. They don't want to let it go, so therefore they got to die with it, man. They're infected, they got a virus, man. Okay? So they got to go with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got something, man. This is Matthew 24:31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Yeah, they're going to gather his elect. Now, if you look at the sign, you got the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, all the way down to you so-called Mexicans. Now, there's going to be 12,000 out of each tribe, okay, which makes up 144,000. But even amongst them, all right, or even outside of them, you have a 1/3, which are going to get beamed up with the elect, with the 144,000. Okay? And there's some throughout different parts of the earth that are going to get beamed up when this destruction comes. Okay? Because destruction is coming upon America, man. Continue with that up.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
And Israel is among all nations. So the Lord is sifting. He's taking out undesirables, guys that aren't supposed to be there. Okay, to find the gold. When you go panning for gold or silver, all right, you go and you take a mesh or a sifter, which is a screen, a mesh, and you shake it, okay? And what falls is the stuff you don't want. And what's left is the resource you're looking for, whether it's a gem, whether it's gold, silver. So that's what the Lord is doing, man. He's shaking, all right, using spirits to shake people, their thoughts, to find his men, to find the 1/3. Go ahead. I'll just go back to the destroy from off the face of the earth.
Oh, right. There's Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Now get Revelation 18, and you can start at 1. You know, so this place is going to be destroyed, man. It's on its last leg. The Lord is about to bring plagues to jack this place up, man. Okay, you look at the floods, or the flooding that happened in Nebraska, the Midwest. It killed a lot of livestock, man. Which a lot of you Americans, Your diet is mainly a carnivorous diet, man. You're mainly eating meat all the damn time. For breakfast, you're eating meat. Lunch, you're eating meat. Dinner, we already know you're eating meat. Beef, it's what's for dinner. They have a saying, okay? With a lot of these livestock die-offs, that's gonna bring a famine, man. Go ahead, Art.
Okay, so a standard American diet is in the morning, 2 eggs, 2 sausage, two bacon strips. Then for lunch, where do you guys go? Burger King, Carl's Jr., Jack in the Box. What do you get? A double Baconator burger. And then for dinner, where you guys go? Applebee's, some kind of steakhouse. You get a fucking 12-ounce steak with some loaded mashed potatoes with bacon in it. With you know, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. And shit, man, the steak might be wrapped in bacon. Who knows? Man, it's just everything gotta have bacon on the damn thing. You know, that's a standard American diet, man. And people wonder why they're all fucked up. You got even people that are healthy that exercise all the time, but they're not. They can't. They want to shred, but they can't shred because their diet's fucked up, man. They got stomach problems. They got ailments. They got rashes. You know, and it comes from eating meat all the time, especially this meat that they serve you here, dude.
Yep.
This Revelation 18:1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power. And the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
And that's America, man. Babylon. The Hebrew word for confusion is Babel, where you get Babylon, man. And what's out here is nothing but confusion, man. Okay? You got people just bugged out here, man. Don't know what to do. You know? Guys want to be girls, girls want to be guys. Some dudes want to be animals, half man, half beast. That's confusion, man. Your children going to school, instead of them being taught how to live righteously, they're being taught now at a youth that it's okay for them to wanna be a girl if it's a little boy, man. Which is wickedness, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the whole of every foul spirit in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Anything that you could think of wicked, it's here in America, man. Everything. Everything and anything wicked is here in America. They have that term Californication, which a lot of these things, these trends, are explode from out here in California, and it takes hold on you people, man. That whole gang mentality that started in LA, or was pushed out of LA hella hard. Now you got people all over the world that want to be gang members, man. Or San Francisco was a hegemony for homosexuals. Okay, it was a fortress for homosexuals, and now that's being pushed throughout the world, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah. What Esau spread is being pushed now on all nations, man. Now all these nations are infected. All these nations are participating in wickedness. And the main nation, Jacob, man, you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, your mind got infected, man. 1/3 is going to find the antidote, which the antidote is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Good.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
And that's how you know, if you keep reading in Revelation 18, that's how you know it's talking about America, man. Because America has made all these nations rich. Okay? America buys all their consumer goods. You go home, the TV that you have, it's made in China. It's made in China, Taiwan, which is a piece of China. They're Moabites. Okay, the Japanese, Ammon. All right, a lot of these goods that come from them are sold to America. And then who buys it? These people. They be buying all them goods, man. And you other Americans. Right?
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues.
And the Lord is doing that by sending his men out here to tell you, man, to wake up. Real quick, get Micah 2 and 10. For sure. Tell you to wake up, man. You know, stop chasing this wicked American dream, man. And because they have a term, it's called succeed. And they have a wicked term behind it, okay? In order to succeed here, you gotta succeed, man. Yeah. And you know what that means, just by hearing the way it sounds.
Yeah.
That's how people make it big here, man. These rappers, these musicians, these dancers, these actors, these entertainers, these comedians. Cat Williams said it himself. He talks about the mansion parties. You go into one room, you see a whole gang of dudes in there doing wickedness, man. That's why, hey, we catch hell, but you know what? It's only temporary, man. And the hell you do catch, you gotta always remember, it's light. Okay? As heavy as it feels, it's really light. Because you could catch hell and be still bugged out like these people. And they got it bad. Because here it is, they're catching hell. And then they got demons, man, that fuck with them. They're totally bugged out, you know? But in order to succeed, you have to succeed, which is sick.
Yeah, that's what I told my woman. I was like, dude, you wanna be famous? It's easy. All you gotta do, go to Hollywood, find a promoter, find an agent, all right? Go get all types of surgeries done to make yourself look amazing, and go blow his rock. There you go. You got a gig now. That's pretty much it, man. And the further you get into it, the more sick shit that you gotta do. It's how far are you willing to go to be famous in this society? That's why it says, what profit is you to gain everything? Hey, what profit is it if you gain everything but lose your soul in the process, man? All right?
Are you guys Jewish?
No, we ain't Jews. Are you Jewish?
No.
No? That's
Christian?
I'm a Christian.
Oh, great. What do you guys do?
We're preaching. Obviously, we got Bibles in it. What we're saying right now is that these people right here you see on the sign, Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, those are the actual Jews. And you're going to find out that as well. You know that in the Bible, the description of Jesus Christ is a black man.
God bless you guys.
And you can hear it right out of the Bible if you like to. That's Esau. Esau don't want to know. He don't want to hear it out of the Bible. But anyways, as I was saying, that you know, what profit is you to gain the world but lose your soul in the process, man? All right, and that's what happens to these people that get famous in the society. All right, they lose their soul in the process. Because the thing about us is we go off, but we have the ability to fight demons because we know what demons are. These people, they constantly mess up because they don't even know that they're messing up at all. All right, they think they're like, man, I'm doing the right thing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I'm still getting shafted, man. What's the problem? Well, the problem is that you're constantly sinning willfully. Well, not necessarily willfully. You're constantly sinning and you don't have any idea that you are. So you can't repent of something that you don't know. All right? Because you have somebody that's like, well, I follow the commandments. I don't steal, I don't kill, I honor my mother and father. You know, I praise the Lord, but you're not praising the right Lord, and you're probably still eating shrimp, crab, lobster, pork. You know what I mean? Just doing things that are abominable to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So the Lord's not going to set His affection upon you, and that's just the way that it is. So your eyes have to be open to the truth, the whole truth, man, not just part of it.
Good. This is Matthew 16 and 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Yeah, you gotta deny yourself. All right, the wants and the needs that your flesh, you gotta deny that. All right, because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because you're gonna be doing things that the Lord doesn't like. And you're also going to be pursuing worldly things. Alright? You know, everybody wants to have friends, everybody wants to be popular, everybody wants to be a star, everybody wants to be the center of attention. Well, you know, that's not the right spirit. And that's the ways of the world, is trying to please yourself. Alright? And everybody can't be a star, man. You can't be in a room full of stars, you know what I mean? Because everybody's going to be trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. So you're all going to be fighting for the spotlight. See? That's why the scriptures tell you to be the exact opposite. The scriptures tell you to take the low place. It said when you go into the room, don't just sit in the nicest looking chair. Go and sit on the floor in the corner. And then if somebody's like, hey, why are you sitting over there? Sit over here. Hey, then you how about your side just promoted, you know, just promoted your positions, so to speak. You know, and that's the way that you're supposed to be. You gotta have a humbleness of mind. They don't teach you that in America. They teach you me, I want this, I want that. You know?
They teach you to be proud that you're an American.
Proud that you're an American.
You know, are you a proud American?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they teach you. They teach you American pride. You know, which is a form of Edomite supremacy that trinkles on 2/3 of our people, man. To the point they'll look at the same nation of people, but because he doesn't speak English or, you know, he doesn't do things the American way, they'll look down on you, man. And vice versa. These other countries are the same.
Hey, and it's funny because America's a corporation. So you're basically like pledging allegiance to McDonald's. Like, are you proud to be a McDonald's employee? Yes, I am. You know, like, it's bugged out, dude, but that's the way it is. Basically, it's like, are you proud to be my slave? And that's pretty much what it is. When you pledge allegiance to the flag, all right, you're pledging your allegiance to a super elite corporation, all right, that's pretty much pretty much has conquered the world, man. You know, and put everybody into subjection under their law, statutes, and commandments, all right, under democracy and the way of living of the Edomites, man. All right, which is to be against the Bible, which is to be against the spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know, that's why the Lord is going to destroy fucking the majority of the world.
Yeah, it says, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Yeah.
So the hell that you catch, you gotta carry that. You gotta carry that, man. I mean, it's gonna get rough. But as it gets rough, you still gotta maintain, man. All right? Because every brother here got their own burdens they gotta deal with, and you have to carry that burden, man. You know, certain brothers got children, certain brothers got a shit job. You gotta carry that burden, man. Okay? That's the part of denying yourself, you know. Verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah, because if you try and save your life in this world, you're going to be destroyed with a sword destruction, like it tells you in Micah 3. Because the earth is defiled. So in order for you to make it in this life, you have to defile yourself. All right? You gotta succeed. You gotta succeed to succeed. Hey, and then you know what? You even working in these jobs, man. You know, you have certain jobs where people do some wicked ass stuff, man. People gotta do some wicked ass stuff. All right, just like the entertainment industry, really make it in this world. To be a lawyer, you gotta be a straight up liar, guys. All right, you're a prosecutor. You might have to prosecute an innocent man, and you know that person's innocent, yet you got to do it anyways to make that money and to become somebody high up in your firm or whatever. Or if you're a defender, you got to defend somebody that's just a straight up dirtbag and deserves to be punished. You know, that's the way it is, man. Or a judge. Oh man, you got to be a demon to be a judge, man.
Yeah, those are demons. I mean, they're all in the all black.
Yeah.
They got the cap of Saturn, you know, which goes back to what? Satan worship, man.
And all they care about is money. That's why you have these rich bastards that will do something wicked. They'll murder somebody, they'll rape somebody, and then they'll just get a slap on the wrist for it, or paid vacation. Or they'll go to jail for a certain amount of time, but the jail that they go to is like a fucking luxury hotel.
Country club.
Country club.
Yeah,
they're out golfing and shit.
Yeah, kind of. Because there was a lawyer or a judge actually in Merced, out there in Merced, and he was a Supreme Court judge of the whole Merced County.
I gotta use the bathroom.
And this guy, this judge, his son got a DUI and killed some people, but his son got let go. He got it all excused. Now, why did that happen? Because his father was a judge. He had power. And that's what the word judge goes back to. It goes back to power. The word Allah, which means a power, a ruler. Okay? They have power to do things to you that you would be like, well, what the fuck? I didn't do anything wrong. But because he has power, he can lock you up. You know? You want to get that? Like Michael 2:10?
There's Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, this isn't your rest. This isn't Israelite world. Okay, this world has been given into the hand of the wicked, which is Esau, the Edomites. Okay? They're ruling the world right now. So if our arch enemy, okay, Esau is ruling, how is it going to be our rest? We're their slaves, man. Real quick, can you get Jeremiah 51:33? I believe that's the one it is. I'll help you look for it. Yeah, God. And Esau's a damn demon, man. He sleeps and dreams about how he can oppress us, man. That's how wicked he is, man. This, you see it, 33 and 51 slot. Fuck, I forget, 50 and 33. 50 and 33, if you can, it's all good. You know, so this place is not our rest, man. Okay? Here it is, you might have a good job. You might have a nice family, wife, children. But you can't even control them or be over them the way you want to. In righteousness. You can't tell your woman everything about the truth. She'll bug out. Or try to raise your children up the right way. They'll go to school, tell their teacher whatnot. Everybody will bug out on you, man. You know, that in itself should tell you that this is not our rest. Our rest is the kingdom, okay? That new heaven, that new earth that we're looking for, man. All right? Oh, you found it? Yep, come through it.
There's Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yeah, our people were oppressed together as a nation, man. And we're still being oppressed. Like it tells you in the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, man. This is our captivity, man. You know, this place was set up, okay, to enslave us, man. The nation of Israel. You know, so the children of Judah and the children of Israel were oppressed together. If you're being oppressed, this is not your rest, man. When you're in rest, you just gonna lay back, you're gonna be chilling. Okay? But we're not in our rest, man. Go ahead, read that again.
Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
And they refused to let our people go. Okay? Here it is. If our people said, oh, well, just let us leave. Let the Mexicans go back to Mexico. Who's going to work these field jobs? These devils ain't going to work these field jobs. So really, they don't want to see us go, man. Just like Pharaoh. Pharaoh didn't want to see us go. in ancient Egypt. So modern day Pharaoh, in this new Egypt, which is America, they do not want Jake to go. They have waxed and rich off our people. We're our workers, man. You know, slaves. If you're a king, you need slaves. If you're ruling, you need servants. And we're their servants as of right now. All right? We are their servants. And if we even think about leaving, there's all kinds of laws and things in the background you need to attain in order to even leave. You need to get a passport, your social security and all that. You gotta get the new ID. I forget what it's called. The real ID, the what? You gotta get the real ID and then a passport. Okay? So that's part of them holding fast and refusing to let you go. Okay? Now get back into 2 and 10. I'll get 2 and 10.
Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, arise ye and depart, man. Come back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, remember those names, man. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, which means He is or He exists. And His only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, His real name is Yahushai, which means He delivers. Okay? He's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel out of this wicked kingdom, from the destruction that's coming. Go ahead, bro.
Because it is polluted.
Yeah, this place is polluted, man. The people you see are polluted. The women, it's all polluted, man. If it's not physically polluted, it's spiritually polluted. Okay? You might be going somewhere really nice, man. Like through the hills of NorCal. Okay, through the woods, like Saratoga, Redwoods. Okay, all them places up in the hills that are really nice, lush and green. But wickedness takes place out there, man. They killed a lot of our people out there, Gad, Issachar, the other tribes. Okay, it was built on blood, man. Okay? And not only that, the rituals they do. You hear about what goes on in Bohemian Grove? Bohemian Grove is up here in NorCal. Okay? There's a lot of child sacrifices. A lot of worshiping of different deities out there. They do a lot of sex magic. Okay? So this place is polluted, man. Okay? Spiritual wickedness is at a super all-time high. And where is it being pushed out of? The mother of harlots, witchcrafts, man. Babylon the Great. Go ahead, Ak.
It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
It'll destroy you even with the sore one, man. Okay? Because the deeper you go in wickedness, the deeper you're going to receive of that judgment. And it goes as far as people coming up here scoffing. Scoffing at the men of the Lord, scoffing at Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's program. That's going to lead to you being destroyed in thermonuclear fire, man. Okay? Leaving evil comments on the comment board. That's going to lead to your destruction, man. By nuclear fire. Okay? Is there more on that? No, it's cool. Go back to Revelation 18. And you can start back at 1.
There's Revelation 18 and 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
Yeah, this place has become a habitation for wicked, unclean spirits, man. This is going back to that. This is not your rest, man. Okay? There's all types of judgment taking place. All right, you hear about car accidents.